So we are going to continue the paper discussion. So today we are going to discuss from 20 to 40 or 20 to 30 and then 30 to 40. So this video will consist 20 to 30 and then the other video will consist 30 to 40. Right. Starting from 21st question. It was found that an aqueous solution of compound HA contains H plus ions, A minus ions, OH minus ions as well as undissociated HA molecules. The pH value of the solution is less than 7. Which of the following statement is true about HA? Right. So there is a solution of HA. There is a solution of HA. So this HA has converted into H plus, A minus, OH minus ions, right. Also there are some HA remaining and they have said you in a conclusion the pH is less than 7. So less than 7 means it is going to be an acid. So once it is said that acid, we have an argument whether it is a strong acid or weak acid. Is it strong or weak? So if it is a strong acid, there cannot be undissolved HAs. There cannot be undissolved HAs. So every molecule has to be divided. Every molecule should be divided. So here as HA is divided, as there are some undissociated HA, it is an acid, so it is going to be weak acid. So in that question the answer is going to be the third one, that HA is a weak, second one, HA is a weak acid. HA is a weak acid. Next question, 20 second. Several species of animals and the number of animals belonging to the each species identified by a group of students in an environmental study, right, are as follow. Snail, there are 5 snails, 4 butterflies, 3 spider, leech, 2 leech and scorpion. So of them snail comes under mollusca, phylum mollusca, butterfly come under phylum arthropoda, spider is phylum arthropoda, leech comes under phylum it comes under phylum it comes under, snail comes under phylum mollusca, arthropoda, Annelida. Leech comes under Annelida. Leech and others, leech or else leech and then what we call earthworm, all those come under Annelida. So scorpion come under arthropoda, right, fine. So in this case they have asked you what is the number of animal, underline it, what is the number of animals. So they ask you how many animals they have been identified in phylum arthropoda. So phylum arthropoda means it includes butterfly as well spider and scorpion. 4 butterflies plus 3 spider plus 1 scorpion, altogether the value is going to be 4 plus 3 plus 1, that's going to be 8. So the second answer for the second one, 22nd one. If you go to the 23rd question, the atmospheric pressure at the sea level is 1 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton meter minus 2. Okay, 5 Newton meter minus 2. The area of the tympanic membrane of a man is about 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5. Right. So here see, what is tympanic membrane? What is tympanic membrane? Tympanic membrane is the membrane present inside human ear. Right. So if you look after human ear, right, I think so it's there in the grade 9 if I am correct. So this is the auditory canal and here there is going to be the tympanic membrane. So the mid ear starts from here, there are three ossicles and then the inner ear starts after that, fine. So here this membrane we call the tympanic membrane. So they have given you the area of tympanic membrane as 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5. 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 meter square, right. So here we know that as atmosphere is present outside our ear, as atmosphere is present outside ear, here is going to be the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. So it's pi, the value 1 into 10 to the power of 5 pascals. So that pressure is going to push this in. Thus that pressure is going to push the tympanic membrane in. So the question, what is the force is exerted there? What is the force exerted? So we know that pressure equals force over area. Force equal, if you make force as a subject, pressure into area. So here the pressure 1 into 10 to the power of 5 meter squared, Pascal, Newton meter minus 2 Pascal, into the area is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 meter squared. So if you go for the calculation, this 10 to the power of 5 and 10 to the power of minus 5 chop each other. Nm minus 2, the m minus 2 and m square chop each other. So 1 into 5 Newton is the force exerted. So the answer will be the first one. Right. 24th question, again a physics question. So we have studied about transformers in our magnetic field unit. So the power supplied to a primary coil. So in transformer there are two coils are there, primary and secondary. Primary is the voltage input and secondary is the voltage output, power input and power output. So the power supplied to a primary coil of a transformer is transformer of 100% efficiency. 100% efficiency means what? The power at primary and the power at secondary will be the same. So I'll just draw it. Okay, if the voltage across its secondary is 10 volt. Okay, right. Now we'll go for the diagramize. Whenever you get a complicated physics question, please diagramize it. There it will be easier for you to solve the problem. Come on, Yazi. So this is a transformer, let's say. In this transformer, this is the primary coil, right? And this is the secondary coil. So the data what we know is, so this is the secondary and this is primary. The only data what we know is here the voltage is 10 volt. In the secondary coil the voltage is 10 volt. As well the power in two sides is going to be 200 watt. Okay, power in either sides, in primary and secondary, is going to be 200 watts. So even here it is going to be 200 watt. So we know two things. That if we connect these two, power and voltage, we can connect to the equation P equals V into I. Right? We can connect through P equals V into I. So here they have given you the power, they have given you the voltage. You can find the current output here. But what is the question they have asked? What is the current flowing through the secondary coil? They have asked you what is the current going to be output in the secondary coil. So secondary, they have given you the voltage, they have given you the power. So we know that P equals V into I. So power is 200 watt, voltage is 10 volt and current is the question. Current equals that 200 divided by 10 is going to be 20 ampere. It's going to be 20 ampere. So the question, they have asked you the same ampere amount. So that is 20 ampere, the second one for 24th. If you go for 25th question, which polysaccharide contain plant cells help to prevent constipation? Right, we have studied about constipation in the digestive system in biological processes. When we talk about that, we know that the main function of fibers of food is to avoid constipation or to reduce the danger from constipation. So fibers mean they are made up of what? Cellulose. So they ask you the same question. Plant cells help to prevent constipation. It is going to be cellulose. So the third one is the answer. In 26, what is the constituent mostly present in the urine of a healthy person? So what is the constituent mostly present? Mostly. So mostly means what? Which has the most. Which has the most. Okay. So which has the most is what going to be? As usual, it is going to be water. So urea, uric acid, salts, all they are present. All of them are present. Okay. Urea, uric acid and salt, they will be present. But the question, what is mostly present? So whenever they say mostly, definitely it should be what? Water. So the 26th first answer. 27. What is the polymer that contains carbon and hydrogen only in the constituent of elements? So we have studied about polymers in hydrocarbons. We have studied about polymers. So when we talk about polymers, we have studied about the monomer, which makes three different polymer. First one is ethane, ethane. Also we have studied about hydrochloroethane. Okay. That one chlorine will be there. Also the third one is tetrafluoroethane. Tetrafluoroethane. So it's going to be like this. Right. So when they make the polymer, this is ethane, it makes polyethane. Okay, it's ethene. Okay, double bond will be there. Ethene, this ethene makes polyethene. So we call it the polythene. In verbal words we call polythene. And here this is we call the chloroethene. We call the chloroethene. So when chloroethene come together, they make polyvinyl chloride. We call PVC. The name given to it is what? PVC. And here it is Teflon. That's we call the polytetrafluoroethene. Okay, we call it Teflon. So here they have asked you which of the following polymer has only carbon and hydrogen. If you look after the polythene, it has only carbon and hydrogen, but PVC and Teflon, they have fluorine and chlorine. So here the answer is going to be what? Here the answer is going to be polythene, the second one. Fine. If we go to 27th one, sorry 27th is the polythene, the answer. 28. What is the equipment that works using the force exerted on a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field? So in magnetic field we have studied two different things. That to get current from a force, we studied two things, that from current we can get a force. Also from force we can get current. So there are two ideas, from current to force and force to current. So from current to force we call what? The force to current, electromagnetic induction, and then for the current force, that force resulted by the electromagnetism. So here it's what's basically from current to force, the equipment. Which equipment gives you a force when you supply current? It is going to be motor. Which equipment give you current when you supply force? Is going to be dynamo. So here the question is that they have asked you what is the equipment that works using the force exerted on the force is resulted when current carrying conductor placed on a magnetic field. So here the answer is going to be what? Here the answer is going to be direct current motor. What it is? Direct current motor. Direct current motor. So motor, they are produced using the direct current, whatever they exerted on it. So 29th question, select the false statement from the following statements. So this is about the mixture. Fractional distillation is used to refine mineral oils. Yeah, that's 200% correct. That fractional distillation is used to refine mineral oils. We have studied it. And whenever they have asked you to identify the false. So try to make the statement correct. Okay. In case of if they ask you to identify the correct statement, your mentality should be to make it false. If it is unable to make the false, accept it as a correct one. So in case of identifying the false one, your mentality should be to make the statement correct. If you are unable to make it correct, that's the false answer. So he will try your thing, okay. Fractional distillation is used to refine mineral oils. Yeah, refined mineral oils is one of the main function of fractional distillation. Steam distillation is used to extract cinnamon oil. Yeah, that one also correct. You can't make it wrong. You try to make it wrong, but there's no point at all. Solvent extraction is used to extract medicinal extracts from the potion. So solvent extraction, we've studied that how solvents extract. There will be two different types of solvents. What we take one solute from a solvent to another. More dissolving one we have done with I2, iodine in water, and CCl4 we have done. So third one also correct. But if you go to fourth one, chromatography is used to separate mixture of a volatile compound. No, that's wrong. Okay, it's not about the volatile compound. It's about the polarity, which has the more polarity and less polarity compound. So the fourth one will be the answer for 29th question.